Michigan. We're in the swing state of Michigan. We are now on our 4th state out of the 7 states as far with all the 7 swing states that we're going to. We've been to Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin. Now we are here in Michigan. Michigan's a very important state as far as swing states go because here in Michigan in 2016, Donald Trump won by 0.02% to Hillary Clinton, and then in 2020, Joe Biden won by 2.6%, and here they have 15 electoral votes, so it's very important, and we're going to see who the people here in Michigan are going to be voting for come election time. So let's do it. Let's start by interviewing people right now. Here, we'll head over to this person right here. Let's see. Let's see, we got some people over here in the dog park, looks like. How you guys doing? We're doing a little questionnaire right now. We're here in Michigan. We're just wondering, who do you guys think will win the election come Michigan, come November 5th here in Michigan?
I have no idea. I haven't really been paying attention to it.
You haven't been paying attention to it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Kamala will.
You think Kamala will win?
I do.
And what makes you think Kamala is going to win here in Michigan?
I mean, seems like she's gained a lot of momentum since Biden backed out.
Do you think if Joe Biden would have stayed running, do you think Donald Trump would have won Michigan?
For sure. Yeah.
And then since Kamala's been, like, people are saying installed now that there's a lot more excitement for the Democrats here?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think there's just a lot of negative sentiment around Joe Biden, and Kamala kind of, I don't know, reunited that party, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And you yourself, who will you be voting for?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
What makes you an undecided voter at this point?
Not a fan of either one of them, to be honest with you. So I just need to compare the policies of each and the personalities of each and see which one I'm more comfortable with.
Awesome, brother.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thanks so much for your time. Have a great one.
Good one.
You too. How you doing, man? Here, we'll wait for you to come out here. Let's see. Got some beautiful dogs right here. All right, see, we got another person coming up here. How you doing, man? We're live right now here, and we're talking to people in Michigan, in Detroit, about who they think will win the election come November 5th. And who do you think will win the election?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. Some people are crazy, some people aren't. Probably maybe Kamala Harris, just because it makes a lot of sense. A lot of people are, I'll put it this way, like 5 years ago, it was like very dangerous to like be outside as like a black person. And that fear in and of itself can drive people to like not vote for somebody. Mm-hmm. But then there's also people who will essentially like vote because they think that somebody has their best interest in mind too. I don't think anybody has any best interest in mind. I think people just want to like run the country and whatever like responsibilities and abilities that come with that. So I think Kamala Harris, just because like she has backing from a lot of different people that are in a public eye, whereas like Donald Trump has backings from people who are like hidden. So I think there's also like a huge play in the thing.
Very interesting. So do you think it helps Kamala Harris, one, people like Taylor Swift come out and give her an endorsement?
Wasn't that even like Taylor Swift? It's about like people at a smaller level than that, like giving an endorsement towards
Jennifer
that
Lopez?
Well, I mean, Jennifer Lopez ain't really like a smaller level person. I mean, she's on American Idol and whatnot. But what I'm saying is like people who like are like everyday people. I mean, they have people who are just like people's grandmothers, people's like church leaders and things like that.
Do you think a lot of people are like buying the idea that Kamala is going to bring hope back into America?
I don't think anybody's going to bring hope back into America. America has a tumultuous past and probably a tumultuous future. So I'm not necessarily sold on that idea.
And what makes you excited about voting for Kamala Harris?
Um, Not having to avoid walking out on the street. That was a really big. I want to say it was the summer of like 2021, 2020, where like the riots, the rallies, all the other stuff. I mean, there were a lot more cases of people just like, you know, being arrested, being killed. Where more arrests kind of like, well, I gotta say publicized, I should say. They weren't publicized.
And so you yourself were scared to walk around here in the streets?
Sorry.
Yeah. And that, you yourself were afraid to walk around here on the streets?
Yeah, and I'm a 6'2" black man. I was like, that's something that can be like very construed. People might construe my intentions as negative. Like, no matter how I dress or anything like that, it shouldn't mean that I have to like fear for my life just because they feel more emboldened to do things that they can get away with. Because that's what I'll say about the whole like a Donald Trump election is that he himself pretty much a harmless person. The people that follow him are not.
So would you say I'll most likely I will be voting for Donald Trump. Would you consider me myself a dangerous person for voting for Donald Trump?
If you are the extremist part of that, absolutely.
Okay. So
If you aren't the extremist part of it, where you aren't like outwardly trying to, I guess, remove or ethnically like cleanse people, and you just like if you had a valid point for doing so, then sure, fine, whatever. But if your whole basis is based out of like fear and hate over something you may not understand, then no.
Oh, okay.
That's the part that I can't like really get with, because a lot of people are voting out of fear and hate of something that they don't really get or understand instead of trying to understand it.
Yeah. So do you believe that Donald Trump is a fascist when you talk about ethnic cleansing?
Uh, some of the things he says gives weight to that. Yes.
Okay, very interesting. Well, in 2020 and 2021, you did say like you were scared to walk around here in the streets, but that was during the time of Joe Biden's presidency.
You mean like towards the beginning of it?
What you referred to like summer,
Yeah, summer of 2020
20
and
into 2021.
So yeah, that was Donald Trump was president 2020, and in 2021, Joe Biden began being president. In January 6th, I was like extremists stormed the Capitol. I'll say everybody remembers that. I said that's not really something that's like an opinion. It's more like a fact.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is there are still like leftover dregs of things. Like you may not be able to, like you may not have the opinions that some of the people that are voting for him do, but it's kind of the same fact of like, not all snakes are poisonous.
Yeah.
But one poisonous snake is enough to make you like avoid certain things, So I know even if you aren't necessarily of that same mind, it can be kind of difficult because as somebody who's also like voting for him, I guess, maybe like there should be not a personal responsibility, maybe like a civil responsibility to say like, hey, that's not really cool just because you don't understand something. Like they're not going to listen to me about it because they already made up their mind about certain things. But like as somebody who maybe like voting for him who may have different like opinions and views, then it
Love dogs.
Yeah, it would help, I guess, the cause, whatever your cause may be, to say like, hey, that's not how things operate over here on this side. But because again, people have certain like views, you kind of want to avoid anybody with those views that may be like harmful to people's like rights or how they want to live their lives. Just because like protecting one way of life isn't necessarily like fair to everybody. Whereas like we all contribute to this.
Awesome, brother. We appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to whatever you're doing before, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Have a good one. All right, so far we are 2 for 2 for Kamala Harris. We've interviewed 2 people. He was for Kamala Harris. The other guy said Kamala Harris was going to win, and he said he'd most likely be voting for Kamala. And
Your volume is too low.
oh, okay, I'll get closer to the mic. My bad. And so here we go, Michigan. Michigan, here we come. Detroit, are on the streets. Very nice city so far from what I've seen. It kind of feels like New York City. We got some big old buildings. Really?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying it looks like New York City in the chat? Here, let's see what these guys got to say. How you guys doing? We're live right now, and we're just asking people here in the swing state of Michigan, who do they think will win the election?
I'm all set, thanks.
You're all set for who? How's it going, sir? Great. Are you a legend around here? Are you a local legend? No, not really. But we're live right now, and we're just asking people who they think is going to win the election here in Michigan.
I've been kicking up.
Oh, you're not keeping up? Oh, okay. Have a good one. All right, we're heading over to State Street right now. Should be a lot more people over here. Let's see if this lady's got a quick second. How's it going, ma'am? Nope. Hello, hello. We're gonna head over here. Let's go over there to where the. Okay, yeah, we got this group of girls right here. Let's see what they gotta say. Hey, we're live right now, and we're. Do you guys have a quick second, really quick? Just one question.
Sure, what's up?
Okay, yeah. So we're just asking people here because Michigan is a swing state. Who they think is gonna win the election here?
I'm hoping Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
I don't know. No answer.
And-
I agree with her.
Okay, so we are 4 for 4 for Kamala Harris here in Michigan. Everybody wants Kamala. All right, let's see if we get any Trumpers today. So far, it's all Kamala Harris at this point. Let's see, we got this guy coming over here. Looks like a hard worker. How's it going, sir? Yeah, a quick second. No. Oh, okay. No worries. How you doing, ma'am? Great. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here on the street. You're not allowed to talk. Oh, okay. Yep. How you guys doing? You guys got a quick second? We're live right now. We're just talking to people here. Are you guys? We're live on YouTube. We're just talking to people in Michigan because it is a swing state. Who they think is going to win the election?
I don't live here, but I want to see Harris win
Mm-hmm. And why do you want to see Kamala Harris win?
because Trump is ruinous for the world.
Mm-hmm. And in what ways has he ruined us for the world?
Well, he will. Project 2025 is pretty serious
Mm-hmm. What scares you
and a
most?
reality.
And what scares you most about Project 2025?
All of it. All of it.
For those
And
that don't know what Project 2025 is, Donald Trump has claimed he's not a part of it, but for those that don't know what it is, what is Project
it's an
2025?
extreme right-wing, what do you call it? Extreme right-wing plan to redevelop the country into a Christian nationalist country.
Okay, and what are some of those extreme right-wing ideas?
I don't know. Everyone knows.
Mhm. So-
Anyone who doesn't know is lying.
And then, so what do you know about those ideologies?
Jeez, I can't think right now, but enough to have a really good opinion.
Okay, but for those that don't know what are inside Project
Jeez, I
25,
have to sit down and think and write it down.
but you said anybody would know.
I'm having a feedback. Is there a feedback for you?
What do you mean a feedback?
Like I'm hearing something. There. Now I don't hear it anymore. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing. The whole thing. And if someone doesn't know, then they're not paying attention.
Okay, so what do you know about it?
Oh, let's see. I know that women's rights are going to suffer. I know that LGBTQ, all those rights are going to go away. What else?
And what rights will go away?
I don't know. Just everything is up for interpretation, and there's no, I don't know. It just seems a very, very dangerous place to be. You know, the same way that women could wear miniskirts in Iraq in 1975. They can't anymore. You know.
I mean, hopefully Donald Trump doesn't get rid of miniskirts.
well, I don't care about mini skirts, but you know what I'm saying. It's all an issue.
We love beautiful
Where does
women.
it start? You know, where does it end?
That's very, very great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a great
Sure.
rest of your time here in Michigan, Detroit. How you guys doing? You guys got a quick second? What? Oh, we're going that way. Okay. Very cool. Well, that guy was apparently very knowledgeable about Project 2025, but he didn't really know much about it. How you doing, sir? No, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. He's apparently very knowledgeable about Project 2025, but when it came down to it, he really couldn't tell us much. He talked about mini skirts. I don't think anyone's opposed to getting rid of mini skirts, but so I don't really know what he was trying to say about the mini skirts. A little weird. Chat, do you guys want to get rid of mini skirts here in America? Let's see, we got some people coming up here on the street corners. And you guys, your favorite woman, Booker T. Jones, is also here. We can't get rid of her. You guys love her too much. Do you want Donald Trump to get rid of mini skirts?
No, I don't want Donald Trump to get rid of
You better not be wearing any mini skirts.
I won't be wearing mini skirts. But it's really, really hard for me just to bite my tongue on a lot of things that people say, because so much for Kamala Harris, I think, is like literally just feelings from the heart, because I think that she's such a nice woman. But I have to go back again to saying, do you want your best friend that's the sweetest person to run our country, or do you want someone with like power to run our country?
All right, we got some people coming up right here. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Great. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here on the street.
Fantastic.
Who do you guys think will win the state of Michigan?
The state of Michigan?
Yeah, come election for the election.
I don't know.
Who do you
Not
guys hope to
sure.
win?
I don't know. Superman.
Superman. Well,
Yeah.
between Trump and Kamala.
I personally think Trump's going to win, but I don't want him to. I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
Voting for
Yeah.
Kamala. 5 for 5 for Kamala Harris here in Michigan. What? What is it? Kamala.
Yeah, like Kamala
Yeah.
with a love.
It's not Kamala?
No, it's Kamala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, perfect. Thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for correcting me. Okay, they hope she wins. So there, now we actually 6 for 6 for people here in Detroit for Kamala Harris. How's it going, sir? You got a Kamala Harris.
What's that?
You got the Kamala Harris. Where'd you get the merch? The Kamala Harris shirt.
Online.
Online.
Yeah.
And what makes you so excited?
Who are you guys with?
My name's Nick Shirley. We're live on YouTube right now.
Oh, great.
And we're just talking to the voters here in the state of Michigan.
I'm a voter.
Yep,
Live
you're
right
a voter.
here.
You're right here. And so you'll obviously be, you obviously will be voting for Kamala Harris come election time. You got the Kamala Harris shirt on.
Yeah.
And
Sweatshirt.
we just talked to somebody about Project 2025.
Yeah.
Donald Trump claimed in the debate he has nothing to do with Project 2025, but Kamala Harris still says he is. What should Americans fear? Why should Americans fear about what makes people fearful of Project 2025?
From what I've looked into, 2025 is a veteran. I read the section in the veteran section the most, and it comes to a point where it says you will now have to prove that you got hurt and your injuries came from being in that country at that particular time. So it goes back to the Agent Orange days where the guys from Vietnam had to prove they were sick because of Agent Orange.
Yeah.
In there, and it's another block to veterans, that 2025 bill is.
Okay.
So that's why I'm voting for Kamala for so many more reasons than that. But basically, Trump's an embarrassment, and for a white guy, he's embarrassing. Because I walk around here, and people might think, hey, maybe he's a Trumper, you know? And you get different looks till you talk normal. That's just my opinion being down here.
Yeah. And so what makes you excited to vote for Kamala, or why will you be voting for Kamala? Like, what policies are you excited about?
Kamala Harris's policies to bring back jobs to manufacturing involves cars with batteries, and Trump, for some reason, just can't put that together in Michigan. Kamala Harris will bring back jobs for not only the battery ones like she did in, I believe, Lorain, Ohio, but also here. And we're going to pick up a third line, which is the midnight shift, okay?
Okay.
So we're picking up more workers here now under this administration, which she'll carry forward. And around the world, globally, our economy is good, folks. It's okay. It really is. So turn off Fox News and just start watching things like this, where you talk to people.
Yeah, we're just talking to people here on the streets. And do you believe the opportunity economy that she's proposing would be the best solution to cut down inflation and put more money in the pockets of everyday Americans?
Well, yeah, and the reason it does that is it brings your wages more even with people by bringing up those wages for the unions, settles for everyone else. Right now we have a disbalance of power, shift of money where it's only going to a select few up top. Talking maybe 1,000 men total in this country are sucking up all of our money. If they could just pay the taxes and have their businesses pay, we would be fine. But because of our own laws, and mainly, I'm sorry guys, but southeast part of the United States, Mississippi, Alabama, you guys got to think about who you're putting in office. Stop putting in these people who are just out there. Okay? Thank you guys.
Yeah, Elon Musk, he needs to start paying more taxes. He's not paying his fair share in taxes.
Elon Musk is an immigrant. Like Rupert Murdoch is an immigrant who came to this country. And everyone complains about people of brown color, but Elon Musk and Rupert Murdoch did more to hurt this country than anyone else. Those two immigrants are the worst immigrants we've had.
And don't even get me started on Jeff Bezos employing so many people here in America and not paying his fair share in taxes.
Yeah, I just want people to pay their taxes, man. That's all. The business write-offs are ridiculous.
Do you trust when you give your taxes to the government that it's going to go to American workers and help like school systems here and not go to funding other wars across the country?
No. My taxes go into a system where I pay for the streets to get cleared. Okay, so that's your local, city, state, county. But as far as federal government goes, I don't have a problem paying taxes. You tell me the percent, I'll pay it. Let's move on. That's it. But I'm not a greedy guy either. So
if it goes up by 5%, you're gonna be happy as ever.
Well,
to pay the taxes?
I make under 400,000. So according to what they have done so far, my taxes won't go up because I make under 400,000. So I'm fine.
Okay. Well, great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
I really appreciate you. Have a great one.
Wow, you guys just got me coming back from somewhere too.
Oh, where'd you come
cool.
back from?
Nah, I was just out doing a little work, but I write, so.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Have a great one.
Bye, guys.
Let's tax the billionaires. Let's get it. Well, I'm a passionate man. Tax the billionaires. Get rid of all the people that employ a lot of people here in America. Tax them so much so they can't employ more people. Doesn't make sense. But he was happy to vote for Kamala. Just got to support it. How you doing, sir?
Good, good.
Great to see you.
All right.
My name's Nick. We're live right now. You're Nate?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, brother.
All right.
Let's go, brother.
Good to meet you guys.
Good to meet you, too.
Yeah.
We're talking to the people here in Detroit, and we are 7 for 7, and each person wants to vote. We've interviewed 7 people, and each person says they're going to be voting for Kamala Harris come election time.
Well, that is, I know who I'm going to vote for. I'm a Democrat. So that speaks for itself.
8 for 8.
Yeah.
And what makes you excited to vote for Kamala Harris?
Well, Donald Trump proved to me that he's power struck. He's power struck to me, and the things he's saying out of his mouth, and his action, he don't need to be a president.
Yeah. Does he scare you as president?
Well, not in the United States. He don't scare me because this is the United States. He don't scare me. But what he can get things out of order is already out of order.
Yeah.
So the things he talking and want to do, Donald Trump want payback.
Payback. Payback for what?
For the things that the people that went and testified against him for what things he did was wrong. He was above the law and all that. So he want to get them guys that stepped up as lawyer. He want payback. He have that power.
That power.
He get that power. He want to. I don't care for him too much.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Have a good one. 8 for 8 now. 8 for 8 off for Kamala.
Who are you voting for?
I'll be voting for Donald Trump myself.
Okay.
Have a great one. That's the great thing. We talk. I tell him I'll be voting for Donald Trump. We're still friends at the end of the conversation. How's it going, ma'am? I love the dress. You're looking great today.
Thank you.
And who will you be voting for?
Pardon me?
Who will you be voting for?
Oh, I don't vote. I'm a witness.
Oh, what do you mean?
Jehovah Witness. We don't vote.
Oh, and what do you hope to see in America, whether Donald Trump wins or Kamala Harris wins, as a woman that's not going to be voting?
I can't respond on that.
Okay, like, do you hope America, like, improves?
I hope America get better.
Get better. I agree. Thank you so much. We've ran into a few every city we've been to, we ran into some Jehovah Witnesses, and they're not going to be voting. What's going on right now? Booker T. Jones is getting an altercation.
He was the president.
Yeah.
So,
What's going on?
He's just saying Kamala Harris she just followed the orders.
That's right. She wasn't president. She wasn't carrying. She had to follow orders.
Yeah.
Carry out things, So she wasn't in power them 4 years. She was there as vice president. Just like you might have somebody working under you.
Yeah.
You're
we'll
working
see.
for somebody now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Hey, it's gonna be.
But we love each other,
Hey,
right?
it's gonna be a trip, though. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a trip.
Okay,
But
you
I
have a
hope
great day.
he kind of scares me, but he don't scare me though, because I don't fear nothing but,
The Lord, shout out to the Lord. We love him. Let's see, we got this lady coming up right here. How's it going, ma'am? We're live right now. We're just trying to talk to some people out here. Oh man, we got some more workers coming through here.
That's what he's doing. He's staging those assassinations.
Who's saving Donald Trump from the assassinations?
He's staging those.
Oh,
he's staging
Trump's
them
staging.
himself.
He's staging the assassinations.
Yeah, right. That's what I really think.
Why would he stage his own assassinations attempts?
To get that power.
Get that power.
People, get people say, oh yeah, they're trying to get him. Why are they trying to get him? That's why, man.
That's why. For that power.
He's power strong, man.
He power strong.
But that's what money do.
That's what money do. That's what he said. Wow. Do you guys think Donald Trump could have possibly staged an assassination attempt not once, but twice? Come out here. Park the car. Hello. We love talking to people out here in the streets of Detroit. Period. And we're asking people here in the swing state of Michigan who they're going to be voting for. Right now, it's 8-8 for Kamala Harris. Who will you be voting for?
I haven't thought about it.
You haven't thought about it?
No.
And you yourself, ma'am?
I chose not to say.
Oh, okay. If you could say who.
Yep.
You're voting for Trump?
Like, no, Kamala, of course.
Kamala.
Yeah.
9 for 9 for Kamala.
Yeah.
And
I'm voting for whoever giving us the checks.
the what?
The checks.
The checks.
Yeah.
The stimmies. You want the stimmies back?
Because I didn't get one at first.
You didn't get one?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be giving out no stimmies. I think that was just a thing during that time period. I don't know if we can keep giving out stimulus checks. But how do you feel about the current government giving over 175, well now it's actually $182 billion to Ukraine with your dollars?
That's bull. Why they do that?
That's bull. Why they do that? I think we're all wondering that. But would you still vote for somebody who was in office that approved some of those bills to pass?
If they, I don't know. What if the people needed it for real?
What if they need it for real? Well, they're at war, so they kind of do need it. But what about all the migrants that are getting the free money here? They're getting the free rent. They're getting the free checks.
Oh yeah, I'm not voting for that. For sure. I will not vote for that. I'm voting for the people that's going to give us the stuff, not them.
So is it safe to say you'll be voting for Donald Trump then?
Then no. Then if Donald Trump is giving out free money to the people that don't deserve,
He's not doing that.
Oh,
Right now,
It's
Joe
the
Biden
girl.
and Kamala Harris is in office. Yeah.
Oh, well no, I will be voting for Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, ma'am. We got our first Trump voter here. We are 9 for 10. Yep.
Okay.
Look at that. Common sense works wonders, right?
Yeah. Where can I watch this at?
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a great rest of your time.
Be safe down here.
We will. All right, we got 9 for 10. We got our first Trump voter. She said she didn't want any more money going to migrants, any more money going to Ukraine. Now she's voting for Donald Trump. How you guys doing? Are you guys in a rush? Yep. Looks like you guys are running.
$20 tip.
Oh, we should really just get a $20 tip. Thank you so much to whoever just sent that. That really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. I'm gonna make sure my mother eats good tonight. Right, Brooker T? We're going to Jersey Mike's. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Well, we'll talk to you guys.
I don't know if we can talk to you.
Oh, just cover the badge. I don't know.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You guys have a good
Yeah, you too. How are you guys doing? Really quick, rapid fire. We're just talking to people. We're live right now. Who will you guys be voting for, Trump or Kamala Harris?
We're good. Go fast.
Oh, come on. We got 10 for 9. Let's see. Looks like we got a father and son deal coming up right here.
It's sad we live in a country where people are scared.
How you guys doing? You guys got a quick second, really quick? 10, 9 for 10 for Kamala Harris. The only woman that said she's voting for Kamala or Trump so far was the woman that pulled over because she wanted to be on camera. And we talked to her about where her money's going, and she didn't like it. How's it going, ma'am? How you doing? Good. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here in the streets of Detroit, and we're asking people who they think is going to win the election and win the state of Michigan come election day in November 5th.
Oof. I'm not a huge politics person, but I would say Kamala Harris. That's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That's just by what I'm hearing about from other people that I know.
Okay. And you yourself, will you be voting for Kamala Harris?
Most likely, yes.
Most likely. And say it wasn't Donald Trump running on the Republican side, would you still vote for Kamala Harris or
No, it just depends on what they have to offer.
what they have to offer? And with what you've seen in the past 4 years underneath Biden and Kamala Harris and what they have offered, do you want 4 more years of that?
I wouldn't mind it as long as I have my reproduction rights. That's all I care about.
Okay, very nice. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And do you think Donald Trump will take away your reproduction rights?
I think so, yes, as you see in like states like Texas where they don't have it right now, where they can't do abortions and things like that. I'm not too sure that he wouldn't do that for all states and not make it a state decision anymore.
Mm-hmm. And at what month do you consider abortion to be murder?
What month?
Yeah, like, or when do you believe it to be not right to have an abortion?
I would say that's a hard question. Maybe about 5 months, 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
we really
you.
appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you
a
for
great rest of your
being
day.
nice.
Yeah, of course. We love being nice. Man, abortion is a tough subject to talk about. I don't really know too much about it, other than my religious values. But it should be. What Donald Trump did when he was in office, he moved it to the states, making it not a federal level issue, but a state level issue, and that's kind of what people are mad about. They want abortion to be a federal issue, from what I understand. How's it going, sir? Good, good. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here on the street, and we're asking people here in Michigan. We've been traveling all across America these past couple of days, who they think will win the election with Michigan being a swing state.
Tough call. I don't want to express my political viewpoints.
Okay, but just in general, from what you've seen and heard from people here and your colleagues, who do you think will win here in Michigan?
It's going to be a tight race. It could go either way. Yeah, it's going to go either way. It's going to be very tight. Yeah.
Do you think if we asked people? So we've been asking people here in the city. Do you think if we went outside the city, we'd get 2 different responses from people?
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Have a great rest of your day. Wow. Great day out here. Oh, right now we are in Detroit, for those that do not know. We are here downtown Detroit in Michigan. And if you guys didn't know, in 2016, Donald Trump won the state of Michigan by literally 0.02%, which is like 10,000 votes. And then in 2020, Joe Biden won by 2.6%. So it's going to be a toss-up. And in the 70s and 80s, it was very Republican, and then it switched to Democrats. And then since like the 1990s, up until Donald Trump swung it, it was always Democratic. Let's see how this goes. Sir, do you got a quick second? How you doing? Awesome. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here on the streets. And with Michigan being a swing state, we're just asking people who do they think is going to win the election here in Michigan?
Well, I don't really know who. I'm hoping Harris.
Okay. And why do you hope Kamala Harris wins?
Mm, Trump and Vance are just truly evil and vile.
And what makes them so evil and vile?
They only care about themselves. They're out to make a profit, and they're just not good people.
And did you know that Donald Trump is the only president to ever have his net worth go down while he was president?
Well, that's because he left his business in control of his sons, who are idiots.
Very good, possibly. He was being president, and he also didn't take salary while he was president. Do you think that's kind of honorable of a person to not take salary?
No, Kennedy didn't either. And Trump only did it for the first year. He didn't do it for previous years because if you look at his tax returns, he didn't claim the deduction.
Oh, interesting. And what do you think about the recent assassination attempt that happened on Donald Trump?
Well, the first one was fake, definitely. And the second one, I don't know. I mean, there's a slip up with the Secret Service there.
What makes you think the first one was fake?
Oh, come on. Shooter getting that close. It just so happened that when he was going down in the polls, there's a sudden assassination attempt that, you know, it's fake. It's just completely fake.
Interesting. And do you think Donald Trump would have risked the life of the people behind him because 2 people did die?
Oh, God, yeah. Donald Trump cares about Donald Trump, period.
Not about American people?
No.
What would incentivize him to run for president again if he doesn't care about American
Because
people?
he's an egomaniac and he wants to avoid jail. He's going to first thing he's going to do is pardon himself if he's elected.
Okay. And we've talked to a lot of people here. We've got very few responses of people saying they're going to vote for Donald Trump, and then a lot of people for Kamala. And we were asking people as well, where do they get their news from? What news sources do you mainly listen to or watch?
Well, you seem to be part of the conservative media.
Yeah, well, I will be voting for Donald Trump, but I like to play devil's advocate in these interviews and ask people.
Well, I get it from NPR, so...
NPR? Okay, cool. And well, thank you so much for your time. It was
All
great
right.
speaking with you, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.
All right, don't vote, please.
Don't vote? Why shouldn't I vote?
Because you're voting for a con man, a rapist.
Okay, I'll rethink it.
I mean, personally, let me ask you a question. Everything you know about him as far as any bad things, you feel comfortable having those attributes assigned to you?
Well, I don't think they assigned to me. I don't think any perfect is a
Well,
perfect person.
no. You support a con man, you support a cheat, you support a sexual offender. You don't think that reflects on you?
Well, I don't...
No. Answer. Yes or no. Does that...
Well, I don't think everything he's been convicted for he's actually guilty of. And
okay. So everything is fake, the 34 felonies, and yeah, that's just one huge conspiracy to get Donald Trump. Yeah, okay.
And I think it's interesting how...
You can't talk to Trump supporters. It truly is a cult, a real cult.
Yeah.
And facts mean nothing to them.
What do you think about 12 million illegal immigrants coming into America and then migrant crimes going through the roof here in America these past 4 years? That's like the thing that concerns me most.
What do you think about Donald Trump killing the border bill?
He didn't kill it. He wasn't in office.
He pressured...
You can't say he killed it if he wasn't in office.
Yes, I can. He killed it. He told the people in Congress if they supported it, he would run someone against them in their primary, and that's what he's done.
Even if it would have passed, it would have had to go into the next office, and they say that wouldn't even pass there.
No. It's, Donald Trump is for Donald Trump. Period.
Okay, regardless, say Donald Trump wasn't running for president, and say there was another candidate that was coming in saying, we are going to close the border, we're going to keep American tax dollars in America, we're not going to fund other wars in other countries, the leader's going to actually pose as a threat to other countries, so other countries don't want to invade other countries because they know what will happen to them. Would you vote for a candidate like that? Say his name was Richard?
No, because Trump
know.
is in the pocket of Putin. Putin's got something big on Trump.
Yeah.
So, Trump supports dictators. He doesn't support freedom throughout the world. Again, you're a cult.
I'm part of a cult?
Yes, you are.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
No.
You don't want to shake my hand?
No, you're a cult.
I'm a cult. Wait, so wait, you can't shake my hand?
You support a rapist. You support a rapist.
You support somebody that lets people get raped as they come across the border.
You said what? 12 million illegals?
Yeah.
How many of them have been convicted of rape?
No,
How
I'm
many-
talking
no,
about
no.
the people that get raped just to come into America. If you go to the border, you'll see underwear everywhere, and it's not underwear it's underwear that's flipped inside out. And there's rape trees if you go down to the border, where there's literally hundreds and there's 300,000 kids missing, children missing from the border. And then on top of that, when a migrant comes across into America, they're getting put in hotels, they're getting food stamps, they're getting money that people here in America need.
Yeah.
You don't
I
care about
don't
you
care
don't care about
but
that?
you don't care about it.
What do you mean? I'm out here talking to you about it, and I told you this is why I care. I've been to the border myself. I've checked it all out, and
Big
after everything I've
fucking deal.
seen, after everything I've
Big
seen,
fucking deal.
Okay, great, and big effing deal that you're gonna vote for Kamala Harris. I really don't care. I was just asking you, and now you won't even shake my hand because you say I'm a part of a cult.
No, I mean I don't willingly associate with people who are vile. And if you support someone who's vile,
I'm trying to shake your hand and say thank you for the conversation, and you're
Yeah.
the one being vile, denying the handshake, calling me part of a cult.
truth hurts.
Well, don't get hit by a car. But you gotta wait till it goes.
I
till you
suppose
come
I
on.
can see this on some like Newsmax or something, right?
Oh no, you're just live right now. Everyone's loving you in the comment section. Wow, what a man. He wouldn't even shake my hand. I want to read some of what the chat's saying right now. Oh my gosh, someone just donated 100?
No, total.
Wow, thank you guys so much for the donations. That guy just tried to get, he wouldn't even shake my hand. The good thing is, people like that, I hope he does come back. Hope he does come back. Been training. No, just kidding. Can I see? I want to read the chat. I was crazy. That guy was. I can't even believe that. That was interesting.
That guy is passionate for Kamala Harris. I'll put it that way. He has passion towards who he supports.
Yeah, but he also has extreme hatred
But I don't think it's.
for, like.
I don't think it's right just to.
That was insane. That guy was crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I just put on the chat. I'm coming here to read. No, I like what that guy. I like getting those. That was crazy. That guy was in. I can't even believe what just happened. You just come up to these people and you just want to have a good conversation, and then. You guys, was I doing anything wrong? And then he calls me part of a cult and I try to shake his hand.
No, they were all like next.
Wow.
Very respectful.
Wow, someone, Top G, average Kamala tweaker, $20. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Top G. That's you guys. You know what I call those people? I consider people like big leaders in the world, big influential people, to be top Gs. I consider people like that to be top Ps in the world. And we only want to hang around top Gs, people that stand up for themselves, stand up for what they believe in. How you doing, man? Great. We just talked to somebody, and he said Trump supporters are part of a cult. Do you believe Trump supporters, or people that are going to be voting for Donald Trump, are part of a cult?
I don't know any of that.
No. And who will you be voting for?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala. And what makes you so excited to vote for Kamala Harris?
I would just not really get into politics.
Yeah. Okay, well, we appreciate that. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Oh my gosh, you guys, that guy, that was great. But he expressed himself. If you're gonna talk, you gotta be on camera. Wow, that was. Hey, and thank you to Tyler Sellers for $9.99. That was amazing. But like, why wouldn't he shake my hand? That's just like.
Because you're a part of a cult.
But I'm just trying to. Here's our guy from Harris. Hey, how's it going? So we were just talking to another person on your side, the Kamala side. I myself will be voting for Donald Trump.
Okay.
And he told me that I'm a part of a cult for voting for Donald Trump.
It's just their opinion.
Just their opinion. Can you shake my hand to
Sure, of course.
Look at this. This is what good civil conversation
I have
looks
my
like.
reasons for voting for the Democrat and the Democratic Party this time, and my reasons are cheaper drug costs. They're trying to make deals so the government can get cheaper Pharmacy costs down. Canada's right across the street. They pay $5, same as most of Europe.
Insulin should go down. That's a drug.
That's the only thing that went down.
But it should like keep going down because it's still pretty expensive. I heard, right?
I think it's only $20.
Or yeah, it went down.
Yeah. But why can't they? Wegovy. Here's one for you. Wegovy, the weight loss one, $1,400. There's no. They had a hearing on it yesterday. They were talking about this in Congress. $1,400 for Wegovy, and you can't get a discount on it. And only Americans are paying that because our lawmakers won't bargain. Where's the extra money go? I don't know. I don't know how the campaign finances work, but I know we're getting ripped off.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just can't believe that one guy told me I was part of Cole, and I tried to shake his hand, and he wouldn't even shake it.
No.
And then
If you can't talk about it, what good is me preaching about democracy if you can't have your opinion, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you think about like democracy? Like a lot of people, the argument from the right, the argument from your guys' side is that that Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. The argument from the right is that, well, actually, Kamala Harris is a threat to democracy because she didn't win the primaries to become the next presidential candidate.
I see that point. It's a good point to have, especially in times like this. The way she did it was 100%. She did it the legal way. Unfortunately, we're not taught that in high school, and not really taught how our own government works, and that's maybe our fault. Maybe we should start paying attention to that. So that's all I got.
Well, brother, I appreciate you for having a good civil conversation. And people are saying you're a good man. You're a good guy. You're a good guy.
And it's up to us to level out both sides a little bit.
Right. I just want cheaper.
I think we all want cheaper. It's like very expensive here, right?
And if Trump can do it, God bless him. It's just not my cup of tea. That's all.
Brother,
That's it.
brother, you got my friendship. This guy, we're friends now.
Yeah.
We
Get a
got the
haircut.
friendship.
I'll be back in this area. It's a good spot to get different people. By
Yeah, we've been talking to a lot of people so far. It's been great. Thank you so much. You see that's a good man right there. Other guy, he's a top B. What can I say?
What can I say?
Wow. Oh my gosh. That was wow. Dan, thank you for $20. Thank you so much. How you guys doing? Great. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here on the street with Michigan.
Okay. These are my cousins from Italy.
Oh, very nice. No hablo italiana, pero hablo español. Así que les entiendo un poco.
So
we're just talking.
making a tour. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll be really quick. We're just talking to people here in Michigan because it is a swing state. Who do you guys think will win the election and win the state of Michigan?
Well, I think and hope Donald Trump wins.
Really, we've talked to 12 people today, and you are the second person to say Donald Trump. I myself, too, will be voting for Donald Trump.
Yes.
And I was just talking to a man. He said that we, because we're voting for Donald Trump, are part of a cult.
Oh, okay.
And then he wouldn't shake my hand.
Oh, nice talking with him.
Yeah, right? What makes you guys want to vote for Donald Trump?
I'm more concerned about the issues. I'm getting ready to retire, so the no tax on Social Security would be a huge thing for me. I was always concerned about the security at the border and the crime and the pseudo-inflation that it is called has caused. I'm concerned about the energy prices and the inflation that has caused. Trying to lease a new car, buy a new car, find a home, the interest rates are 3 times what they used to be, and it made it unaffordable for most people. An example, I used to lease a Dodge Ram pickup. With an employee discount, it was $300 a month. Now if you go to lease the same truck, it's $650.
Whoa.
And that is because the interest rates on the loan. Now I can see that. I guess our other cult members can see that, and we're just going to have to go from there. And that's really all I have to say about that.
Awesome. And you yourself as a woman, a lot of people have said that Donald Trump would be a threat to reproductive rights. Do you believe that to be true?
No, I do not believe that. He has never said that.
I cannot think of one state where you cannot have an abortion right now if you look hard enough. Okay? And I don't care if you want to kill the baby, but the government should not be involved, nor should they have to pay for it.
Yes.
That's how I feel about that. Again, perhaps the other cult members feel the same. Yeah. You detect a bit of sarcasm there, yes?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay,
I do
all right.
like this bit of sarcasm. Yeah, I just
Okay.
couldn't believe the guy over there. I tried to shake his hand, and then he got so mad.
Well, this is more of a metropolitan thing and metropolitan atmosphere, and I just don't know what to say. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. That opinion just isn't mine.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Well, thank
Okay,
you guys so much
that's
for
all
your
I
time.
got for you, my friend.
And they're bringing family from Italy. My mom's saying this woman might have a good opinion. A good world perspective. You're from Italy.
Yeah.
And what do people in Italy think about what's going on here in America right now?
They're thinking that it's a very precarious situation because of with all these attempts of murder on Trump and all the violent political speech. It's very hot, and well, people have different views. Some for Trump, some for Harris. Personally, I think Harris would be better for Italy and Europe because she's more friendly to the EU and doesn't want to introduce the customs on the goods from Europe, so it would be better for our economy. For the Italian economy, they relies a lot on exports. So for what is my outside perspective, I prefer Harris. And she is also more liberal to us. Really, in Europe, Trump seems fringe, alt-right.
Really ultra-right.
And Harris seems center-right.
They get their information from the news media, so you can see how she can form that opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see the media that we see, so that's how she can form that opinion. And remember, Italy is a socialist country. They don't have a constitution, so there's a whole different thing there between Europe and the United States.
Yeah, it's interesting. And in Italy right now, they have the huge influx of migrants coming through. But now, I don't know if you guys recently saw. Now they're saying migrants they're cutting it off for all the migrants because they've seen how much this came.
The last thing I read about Italy, that 60 to 70% of the children in Italian grade schools are non-Italian. So that continues. Italy will no longer be Italy. It'll be whatever most immigrants come in there.
Yeah.
So
Africa.
That is not just a U.S. problem with the immigrants. It's a world problem.
Yeah. What do you think that tells about the world governments with these other countries just opening up their borders and the rise of influx of migrants everywhere?
My grandparents were immigrants, but that was a different time.
Just like the unlawful.
Exactly. There has to be
rise
some
of
type of
migrants.
control, some type of limitation, some type of checks and balances to make sure if the people that come in here have good intentions and want to embrace the American dream, work hard, raise their children, be lawful, own a home, all those old-fashioned things that us cultists like. So.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. I appreciate
Thank you. That's all I got. Sorry to take up all your time.
No, that was great. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Ciao. Have a great rest of your trip here in America. All right, I'm just going to read some of the comments here in the chat. Hey, and we got a preacher. Hey, how's it going? Good, doing great. We're trying to get some perspective from a religious man here in the city of Detroit.
Regarding what?
Yeah, so we're going to all the 7 swing states here in America,
Okay.
and we're talking to people about who they think would be best. Well, who's going to win the election here in Michigan?
Yeah, I'd rather not interview about that if that's okay.
Who do you think God wants to win the election?
I don't have an answer for that. I'm going to leave that alone. I appreciate what you guys are doing. I really do, but I'm going to pass on that. But thank you very much.
Okay.
It's all in God's hands, but I'd rather not comment on that. But
Okay.
I
Do you think
appreciate
the election results are already set in place by God?
No, absolutely not. No, but we're going to leave that be. I'm not. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Good luck with what you're doing, okay?
No, thank you very much for your time. Have a great one. Yeah, no, have a good one. Have a good one. We're just trying to bring a man of God on the chat, on the stream. How you guys doing? How are you? Speak English? No? What country? What country? Guinea? Okay, they're going to come back. Talk to these guys right there. Yeah, let's talk to this lady right here. How are you? Yeah, ma'am, do you have a quick second? We're live right now. No. Wow. Chat's going crazy right now. Feel the love all the way from here in Detroit.
We're almost up at 4,000. Let's get it.
Let's go. Thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much, Love USA, for the $10. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. If you guys have not subscribed and you guys are not a subscriber to the channel, make sure you guys are subscribed because we are going to Springfield, Ohio today. Actually, we actually are going to go to Springfield, and we are going to go to, and we are also going to be going to Pennsylvania tomorrow. And on the top of the chat, I have Polymarket up there, the most up-to-date, real-time people where you can find probability as to who people actually think is going to win the election. And right now, Kamala Harris is actually at 50%. It was at 51% yesterday, so she's going down. Oh, how you guys doing? The J-Dubs, they don't vote, so. Let's see, we got this lady right here. How's it going, man? How you doing? Doing great. We're live right now, and we're just talking to people here in Michigan about who they think is going to win the election come November 5th.
I'm hoping for Kamala. That's who I want to win.
And why do you want Kamala to win?
Because I like her vision.
Her vision.
Yeah.
Do you think she's bringing hope back to the voters of the Democratic Party?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it seems like she is a problem solver and not a problem starter.
Mm-hmm. And do you think, would you have still voted for Joe Biden if he was still running for president?
If he was still running against who he's running against, yeah, I would vote for Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good one. Brooker T. Jones, what's the analysis so far?
You're seeing what the analysis is. A lot of people here like Kamala Harris, which again is okay because everyone has their own opinion.
Yep. Look at my mom. She gets fired up.
I know.
How you doing, sir?
Gorgeous mom.
How you doing? Do you have a quick second?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, no worries.
We need some baseball fans to come through.
Let's see, we got this lady coming through.
Gotta start walking
Right
to
here.
the stadium.
No, too much noise over there. This is a pretty good spot. She got the Donovan Mitchell shirt. I like the shirt, the Donovan Mitchell. I'm a fan. And we're doing a live stream right now. Who do you think's gonna win the election here in Michigan?
For president?
Yeah, for president.
I'm Kamala. I hope she wins. I hope she, Kamala.
Is it Kamala? It's Kamala.
Kamala.
Kamala. Okay, yeah, we've got some people say Kamala.
Kamala.
And what do you hope to see from Kamala Harris if she's elected?
I hope
That she's already not doing, as she is a vice president.
Well, I
of Joe
really
Biden.
want this abortion issue to be settled. I don't think the government should tell anybody what to do with their body. If they can't tell us what to do with guns, they shouldn't be able to tell women what to do with their bodies. That's my main priority right now.
So what do you think should be the law with abortion? Do you think there should be a day or a month when people should not be able to have an abortion?
I absolutely feel like there should be a limit to when you can have one, but the reasons why, it shouldn't dictate. It should be a personal choice. If it's medical, if you just changed your mind. I don't feel like you should be able to abort babies when you're 7, 8 months pregnant. Obviously not. But before it is viable outside of a body, I feel like you can decide if you want to move forward with that pregnancy or terminate it, and it's no one's business but you, your God, your physician, and your partner.
And do you think if a mother's life is not at risk, do you think she should be able to have an abortion?
Absolutely. If you do not believe in abortions, nobody is asking anybody to change their religious beliefs. If you don't believe in abortions, don't have one. But your religious beliefs should not impede on what I feel like I should be able to do with my body. I'm not saying I'm for or against abortion. I'm saying the government should not be able to dictate that.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Have a great rest of your day. Let's go Donovan Mitchell this year, right? Got some people coming. Man with a great looking beard right here. It's coming through. Let's see if he'll come through. Yeah, we're gonna move locations in just a second as well. How you guys doing?
How are you?
Great. Rapid fire. Trump or Kamala?
Who what?
Trump or Kamala?
Nope, not touching that one.
Not touching on that one. It's funny, especially when like the men are in a setting where it's like they just leave like a work area when they're like with other people from their work. They will, especially if they are with other women, they will not express their political values. It's kind of interesting. All right, we're gonna move over here to another street, see if from one street to another, it changes the perspective of the people who they're gonna be voting for. It literally feels like you're in New York City here in Detroit. I'm impressed. I've never been here before. We got some big cities. It's been somewhat clean, pretty clean, honestly. How you doing, ma'am? Trump or Kamala?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. I think I kind of lost count, chat, but I think we're at like. It's 14 to like 16. Out of the 16 people we've interviewed, well, actually no. Out of the 17 people we've interviewed, 3 people are for Donald Trump and 14 people are for Kamala Harris. So right now, Kamala Harris is swinging the state of Michigan as of right now. Here's our boy, right here. Hey, it's you again.
What's up? Did you find any Trump people yet?
Just 2. We found 2.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Were they nice to you?
Yeah, they're very nice.
I forgot. What news channel are you guys?
We're Nick Shirley on YouTube right now.
Nick. It's called Nick and Shirley.
Nick Shirley, like.
I have YouTube Premium, so
oh,
I
perfect.
kind of watch this stuff.
Yeah, Nick Shirley. We're gonna be going to Pennsylvania. We're actually going to Springfield, Ohio tonight.
Oh wow.
And we're gonna go to Pennsylvania in the morning. And then for North Carolina and Georgia, Nick Shirley, like Shirley Temple.
Right.
There you are.
That's it?
Yep, that's us.
Oh, great. I'm going to subscribe and watch.
Perfect.
By the way, I didn't tell you, I was a Marine.
Really?
4 years. So that's why I get I don't like people being able to carry an AK, especially the under 25.
Yeah.
Notice a lot of the mass shooters for these kids in the schools have been under 25. Maybe make an adjustment there, so you can't carry an assault rifle until you're older. Some rules in place. So that's all.
Since you did serve in the military, did you find it insulting when Tim Walz said that he served in war in combat? Like he was what's the word? He was
in theater.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't actually go to where he needed to go, where he was assigned. Do you find that a little insulting?
About that? No, only because if he did it constantly, but this part that they use it in where it looks like a gymnasium or somewhere, he was making a point of carrying a weapon in a war zone. He was in technically a war zone in Italy. It's stretching. Now, if he would have said he used it, that's different. He carried it. If he made other ones, yeah, I'd say he's stretching it. But because it's the one clip, and I noticed that only when he ran for federal office did they use that against him. Like when he ran for governor, it never came up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that one pact. It's the same guy that runs the same commercial.
Oh, okay.
So he ran it before when he was in Congress.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So they use that against him, and it's,
Oh,
not a biggie.
awesome. Well, it's been
Take care,
great
guys.
seeing you. Have a great
No,
one.
I got your channel. This is great.
Yeah, you got it.
Good luck, guys.
Be watching. Look at that. Picking up subscribers.
Capital Park.
Okay, sounds good. Nice guy. We love nice people. How are you guys doing? All right. Move over here. We got a lot of people. How's it going, ma'am? Who are the Tigers going to be voting for come 2020? Who are you going to be voting for?
For whom I vote for?
Yeah.
Kamala and Walz? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Kamala. Do you guys think it's a little surprising that everybody we've talked to today is mostly voting for Kamala Harris here?
We're not going to do any media or anything like that.
Oh, okay. What's one message you would like to share with the world about your religion?
No, we don't do that. There's like spokespersons and stuff like that, so we don't really get involved.
Oh, okay, cool. I respect it. Let's see. No, let's go. Let's move up one more. Here, let's cross. How's it going, man? You got a quick second, really quick? We're live right now. We're just talking to people here on the street.
Yeah.
And who will you be voting for?
Trump.
Trump?
Yeah.
How do you feel to be voting for Donald Trump? We've talked to like 18 people here in Michigan so far. Now, the 18 people we've talked to.
Just Michigan? I mean, you've been
in Detroit.
Okay.
And out of the 18 people we've talked to, 14 have said Kamala Harris. How do you feel to be like the odd one out in that situation? And what makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
I mean, I don't feel odd. I mean, everybody entitled to their own vote or their own opinion, you know. I don't feel odd, you know. It's nothing personal against nobody or none of that, you know. Hey, and why I'm voting for Donald Trump, I think, you know, the economy, basically really the economy, he grosses everything high. I believe in Trump, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Kamala, like, she tried to put out where as if, like, we relate to each other. We don't relate to each other. She putting out the McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was at McDonald's. Like, you in a whole nother tax bracket. Like, come on now. You in the same bracket as Trump, you know what I'm saying?
Was your life better underneath on Trump's administration or underneath Biden's administration?
Trump? My life was wonderful under Trump during the coronavirus. My life was wonderful.
Yeah. How much more did your dollar go?
When Trump was in office, you wouldn't believe it. I was worth $70,000 at one point.
And now, what are you worth?
Well, I got about 32 put in the bank. I'm still worth 32.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
hope
no.
you don't put that on there.
No,
My
you're good.
financials.
Yeah, no, you're all good,
Cut
brother.
that out.
And so, what do you think? Do you think Kamala Harris will continue to make the economy, inflation, more importantly, rise, or do you think she'll get it to a halt?
I mean,
or even bring it back down.
I mean, she's in office right now. Look where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Groceries is sky high. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, like with this war stuff going on, Trump was shoulder to shoulder with Putin and all the rest of the guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of that. Like, I think the world would be at war if Kamala was in office.
Should people fear a third world war coming up?
Of course, it's going on right now. It's a war going on right now. Places, Lebanon getting blew up. Places getting blew up right now.
Yeah, right now we got. Well, if you think about the Lebanon issue, we got a war going on in Russia, Ukraine. Israel, Lebanon, and then also Israel, Palestine, and that's kind of like one big one down there in the Middle East, right? And then a potential war going with China and Taiwan.
Yeah, for sure.
And who would you like to have negotiating those peace talks?
Trump, of course. Trump. Would you want your mother to be president? I mean, would you want
Brooker
your mother?
T, she's pretty great. Everyone loves her.
Hey, Mom.
No, but yeah, I think my mom. I don't think she'd be a very great president.
I don't want my mom to be president.
My mom's a little emotional.
I mean, I had nothing. There's nothing against women. There's some powerful women in this world. Miss Illich, for one. You know, I have nothing against women or nothing that, but it's certain situations and positions like women's supposed to be in, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying. And that's just not one of them. You know, I'm not discrediting her. I really don't know her like that, but I don't see this is a position like a real important position and you know, a power. You know what I'm saying?
It's a critical time too.
Yeah.
Every day, they say every election's more important than the last election because the issues are different every single time.
Yeah.
And right now, the issues are pretty big right now on the brink of a potential World War III. You never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
What would your message to all the people that are going to be voting for Kamala Harris, what would you say to them to try to get them to vote for Donald Trump?
What would I say? What would I try to persuade them? I mean, just check the facts. Just check the facts. Do your research, you know. It's not, I mean, I would want somebody telling me the honest to God truth in my face. They say Trump this and that. I want to hear what you got to say. I don't take no disrespect to what you're saying to me, but don't sugarcoat nothing with me. I feel like she's gonna be she's not gonna do what she's saying she's gonna do.
Awesome. And one last time, who will you be voting for?
Donald Trump.
Awesome, brother. We appreciate you.
No problem.
Have a great one. Everyone's loving you in the chat right now. They're saying, look at, you want to read what they're saying? Look at you. They're loving you. True that. Everyone's loving you,
talking about
brother.
what is research? You talking about what? Later, y'all be good. Y'all be safe out here.
Everyone loving you. Everyone loving you. Have a good one, brother. Have a good one. Look at that guy. He's a cool guy. I like that guy. Calling him an informed man. Vote for Kamala. We got some people voting for Kamala here in the chat as well. We accept everybody here in the chat on the channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. We love everybody here in America, and we're doing these videos to give people a better perspective as to what Americans are actually thinking. It's interesting how you can go from one person to the next. One person can say you're part of a cult for supporting Donald Trump, and another person can say and be friends with you. So it's interesting, right? What's good?
What's your name, boy?
My name is Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley, we here with Nick Shirley vlogging in Detroit. You got a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. You're live right now. 4,000 people are watching.
Tap in with Nick Shirley. We in Detroit live. Go Tigers.
And who are you going to be voting for?
For me? Camilla Harris.
Why so Camilla Harris?
Because I got sisters. I got a mom, you know what I'm saying? I got nieces, you know, so I wouldn't say Trump is a bad candidate, but I feel like Camilla is just more for the females, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we shouldn't ban abortions for sure. That's, you know, I feel that.
So you'll be voting for Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
And I also got cousins that are women. I got a mother. I got sisters. And so it worries you about like abortions and stuff? That like your main issue why you're gonna be voting for Kamala Harris?
I mean, specifically that only, yeah, probably. Just because, like, I feel like we shouldn't ban abortions.
Mm-hmm.
If Trump wasn't trying to ban abortions, I'd vote for Trump.
Well, he's actually not trying to ban abortions. He's putting it in the hands of the states.
Go Trump!
So
See, I don't know that. I don't know about politics. All I know is what they say, you right?
Okay, let's have a conversation, and I'll see if I can maybe persuade you or change your mind a little bit, all right? So for me personally, I started getting this stuff about 9 months ago. I was pretty neutral on the subject. I could tell you oh, okay, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But then I started doing some research, right? I see that, and I went to the border. I've seen cartel drop migrants off into America, and now that we know that over 12 million migrants have came into the United States, they send them to shelters here in the United States that
money.
we pay for. They give them money up to
5,000, 10,000. I know.
They give them free rent. Would you like that free rent?
Hey, can I cuss?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you would like that free rent? Would you like that free food stamps?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you like that free clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, so they get all of that, right? Wow. And then they can come in here, and then they actually, if they live in a sanctuary state, say they're driving a car and they don't have a license plate on it, the cop can't pull them over and ask for their documents because they are protected underneath the sanctuary state. That doesn't make much sense, right? And then, so say you make $100 and you got to give $20 of that to the government in taxes, right? Yeah. And say you want to give that $20, you will hope that $20 goes to the United States, and then you just find out that over now $82 billion, because Biden just signed another deal yesterday to give $8 more billion to Ukraine, so $182 billion is going to Ukraine to support a war. Wow. And then on top of that, another 60 to Israel. And meanwhile, people in America, like Maui, Hawaii, their houses are burnt by a fire. Joe Biden goes and visits them and only gives them $700. Would that make you still want to vote for a person that was the vice president of that candidate?
No, sir. He just changed my mind. Go Trump. Ain't it, what is it, Agenda 27? 57?
Project 2020, Agenda 47 for Trump.
Okay. Agenda 47, go Trump.
And then, brother, then also, Donald Trump, if you watch the last debate, Donald Trump has said many times he has nothing to do with Project 2025. Right. He said it so many times, he said he's never read it. But in every single debate, every single video you see, they attack Donald Trump on being part of Project 2025. Because people that used to work with him helped create it. But Donald Trump has never endorsed it publicly.
Never
but
been approved.
But that's one of the main things they go after for is Project 2025, which he says he's not part of.
Right.
And then he says that in the debate, and the debaters, the moderators of the debate, fact check Donald Trump, but they don't fact Kamala Harris once, right? So there's 3 versus 1, a lot of people are saying.
Yeah. I watch the debates. Like I said, I'm not really much into politics, but I do watch the stuff they show on TV.
So now after our conversation, safe to say you'll be voting for Donald Trump?
For sure.
For sure.
I always liked Trump, though.
Now my cameraman, Nate, he wants to speak with you for a sec.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I just have a couple extra points as well because I think it's important, and I don't want to influence you, but I'll just kind of tell you what I read. and what goes on between the lines is the abortion thing. Yeah, Trump is not against abortion at all. He just puts it in the hands of the state where it should be. So say a state doesn't allow abortion, you could probably just go to a neighboring state, which I think is perfectly reasonable if you decide to have unprotected sex and get pregnant. Like, you can just go to a neighboring state and get your abortion. That's fine. It's up to the states. Number two is I like to read between the lines. I like screw all the words, that these presidential people say. You can just look at one thing and one thing only. You talked about your family, right? Nieces, moms, sisters. Family is extremely important, right? It's basically what we all have. If you look at every single Republican, like Trump rally, compared to Kamala and Joe Biden rally, Trump has his whole family there supporting him. Trump is a family man. His family is there to support him, to be with him. He has his his grandchild on his lap.
Kamala Harris actually never even had a child. You know that?
Kamala Harris doesn't have a family.
Wow.
And
Well,
so
she does have family. But
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, didn't have her own kids.
Yeah.
And so I just find that personally, I read between the lines, and you look at a man who has a family there to support him. If you want to talk about character, you look at that.
Yeah.
So
True.
Amen.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Nice talking to you,
Nice
man.
talking
have
to
a
you.
good
Thanks
day.
for coming out.
Y'all have a good
What's
day.
your last
Check out the
message?
YouTube channel. My last message is you learn a lot of things when you ask questions. I asked the question, they gave me answers, and I understand more. Go Donald Trump.
Hey, we appreciate you, brother. Have a good one.
Day, man.
How's it going, man? You want? Okay.
Please help me.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Have a great one.
You too.
Chat, you guys are donating. We're giving back.
Hey, what's the channel for?
Nick Shirley on YouTube.
What's that?
Nick Shirley, that's my name.
Oh, what'd you do?
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris.
Hey, Donald Trump, let me tell you something. You did your silly shit, but they need to leave your ass alone.
Yeah.
They was wrong with fucking you up like that.
Mm-hmm.
They was hating, and you was doing right by homeless people. And they didn't like that shit. They wrong for that. And they need help.
Mm-hmm.
They need prayer.
How do you feel about migrants getting more stuff than the homeless people here in
It's
America?
fucked up. It's fucked up. We don't have nowhere to go. I've been home 15 years. And I had 5 siblings when I was raped from 9 years old. And I was adopted to the family with me all my life. And I'm now homeless. I got tired. So I'm homeless at 18, 29. And I think you're really, really, really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Really wrong. I've been homeless since I was 8. I've been run over. And the state.
Ouch.
And the state never did nothing for me.
Yeah, you got ran over, it looks like. Well,
Yeah, twice.
Twice. Okay, well, we hope that money goes somewhere good and
If y'all hear me, you have to homeless, please. I've been homeless for a long time. And people say you're homeless in Detroit. And we need help. There's a lot of people, a lot of veterans, a lot of citizens, a lot of blind people, a lot of hearing impaired people, a lot of diabetes people. I hear blinds. I hear getting homeless right now. Because the state's not doing nothing for us.
yeah, the state's got to do more to help you guys out.
Right. Everybody still got money. I'm about for ADHD, so.
Yep.
Everybody.
Hey, well, God bless you, and we hope you have a blessed day. Have a good one. Trump or Kamala?
Not commenting on that one.
Come on. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. We've had a great stream so far. I'm loving it. Love being out here for you guys right now. How's it going, ma'am? Good, good. You're looking good today, and we're just talking to people here on the streets. Who are they going to be voting for?
Who am I voting for?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to disclose that.
K or T?
No, can't do it.
Why not? Too unpredictable. How's it going? Oh, we gotta be careful. We got music in the background. We can't have the music in the background. Let's talk to this guy here on the bench. Yeah, let's talk to this guy right here. How you doing, sir? Good. My name's Nick. We're live right now. We're just talking to people here in the streets of Detroit because Michigan is a swing state. Did you know that?
Yes.
And do you think Michigan, in 2016, it voted for Donald Trump, and then 2020, it voted for Joe Biden? Do you think Michigan? Do you think Michigan will go blue or go red come November 5th?
Whew. I'm hoping that it goes blue, but it's tight. It's for the last 12 years, I would say, it's been tight. So I think in my heart that it could go red, but I'm hoping that it stay blue.
Mm-hmm. So you yourself, will you be voting for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I have my issues with both, but right now I'm more towards Kamala.
More towards Kamala.
Yeah.
Awesome, brother. We appreciate you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. How's it going?
What's up, Nick?
How you doing?
I streamed pull up on you, bro.
Let's go.
I was heading to bed, but I'm like, you know what? Let me come mess with Nick real quick. I got to go to work tonight. I'm tired, but this is worth it.
Uh-huh.
So you can get a well-rounded view on how people thinking. But what questions you got for me?
Yeah, brother. Who are you gonna be voting for?
That's a deep topic. During COVID, I worked in Texas as a FEMA nurse, and the governor, they hired nurses in to send us to hospitals when we worked for those hospitals. But during that time, I learned about investment, the monetary system, and all this crazy stuff. So I'm a crypto investor. So basically, the crypto industry has been crippled by this Joe Biden administration. When companies like Library, which is a beautiful blockchain that you can media on, I think got a good potential. The CEO is nice, but anyway,
Yeah.
when they tried to form the company, the government sued them because during COVID-19, they wouldn't take down vaccine videos.
Yeah,
and stuff
we
like
can't
that.
talk too much about that
Oh, I'm
stuff
sorry. I'm sorry.
on
Oh,
the
this
stream,
YouTube. My bad.
But
My
so
bad.
it's safe to say you'll be voting for Donald Trump?
I'm an independent voter. Okay, I voted for Barack Obama twice. The last primary for Democrats, I went with Bernie Sanders. I'm voting for Trump this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm voting for Trump, bro.
And outside of the crypto stuff, what makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
Oh man, it's a whole list of issues. The border, you know, when you add 15 to 20 million people over here, and they all need places to stay, they all need to buy food, and you wonder why food and why housing is so much. And then they also have to buy car insurance in some states, and you wonder why the car insurance went up all of a sudden. So, I mean, when I think about my pockets, I'm going for Trump, man. I'm going for Trump. I've been voting since I was 18 years old. I voted for Barack Obama. I was with all that lovey-dovey stuff, but what really changed my political views is when I worked in Texas for 1 year. And they didn't require me to get no vaccine. I keep hearing all this bull. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bull crap, but I keep hearing this stuff about women's rights. What about my vaccine body rights? Because when I wanted to petition my job and say, hey, look, I don't want this vaccine. What about Jesus? What about that? No, you gotta take it if you wanna work. So I'm not for that either. Don't make me get a vaccine that I don't wanna get. And I work in healthcare, and when I was working in Texas, I was walking around with no mask on, living my best life. To come back here in Michigan, everything shut down. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Amen. And I think people are saying amen in the chat right now as you speak.
Hey, listen.
And brother, so you as a nurse, in America, healthcare is extremely expensive, right?
Yeah.
And for people to get certain medicines, it can be really expensive. But the only medicine they will give you for free is one, the vaccine.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
yeah. Most definitely. Yeah. That
Vaccine,
one.
so
Yeah.
they don't flag me on YouTube.
You get that right now.
And then also a flu shot. Those are the only two things
Yeah.
they will really essentially give you for free.
Yeah.
But if you needed insulin, if you needed something else, you gotta pay for that.
Exactly.
So when they say they don't got enough money to help out healthcare, meanwhile they're giving out, the only things they give out is the stuff they put inside of your body. The shot.
Exactly. When Moderna got the approval to be a vaccine in the United States, the stock went from like $40 to $400 in a day or two. It was like crazy numbers. So it's all a money scheme. You know, we need to do better as a country. And when I think back, and because I work at U of M, so I take care of people in northern Michigan from the city. And when I talk to people, what I get from the whole situation is the Republicans are just genuinely just American people. They're not looking for attention because Republicans can technically talk about a lot of things and to try to pander to people, but y'all don't do that. Y'all just pass the stuff and keep it moving. I seen Trump, he was somewhere in the grocery store and he gave lady $100 to her store groceries. And he told her, listen, I'm gonna do the same thing when I get in office from the White House. Man, that's powerful. He talks about energy costs by 50% within 12 months. I'm for that. That's gonna help my kids. That's gonna help my family. You know, but like I say, I'm a crypto investor, and that's the whole big thing. I seen Trump buying Bitcoin in New York. Thank you, Big T. But like I say, this is Republicans' time. Republicans need to, you know, stand up for the moment. You got the working class behind you. Don't let us down. Don't let us down. And I don't think they are, because they didn't let me down during a pandemic. They didn't make me get a COVID vaccine. I was living my best life in Texas, I'm telling you.
Okay, brother, we appreciate you. I'm sure people are loving you from Texas in
Hey,
the chat
that's
now.
called a stream pull-up, because I was on the way to Bear, bro. I'm like, let me pull up on him real quick. From Redford.
Hey, we appreciate it.
You want a picture? Yeah, let me get a picture.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate you. Let's read what the chat's saying about you, man. I'm sure they're loving you.
I've been a nurse for 11 years.
Hey, thank you, Ian Stevens, for the donation, and thank you as well, Dan Zex, for the donation as well. Perfect, brother. We appreciate you.
Hey, keep doing.
We love anybody that supports and subscribes and
there you go.
Everything. We love you guys. Thank you so much, brother. Have a great rest of your day. All right, let's move over here because the music's a little loud. How it going, brother? How you doing, man? Trump or Kamala? What was that again? Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
Kamala. You know, we're kind of evening out as we keep going throughout the day. I think now it's like up to 6 Trump guys and like 16 Kamala. How about you, ma'am? Who will you be voting for?
I'm not voting.
You're not voting. Why not?
I'm just not interested in voting.
Okay, and who would you hope other people would vote for?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I guess Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Man, oh man. Interesting that she doesn't want to vote. I think everybody in America should vote. If you're not registered to vote, there's a lot of places you can go to register. No, too much music. I don't want to go over to the park because it's too much music. How you guys doing? We're live right now. Can we ask you guys a question? You guys are looking fly. Dang it. How you doing? You yourself are also looking fly. Can we ask you a quick question? Nope. Let's see, we got a lot of people up here. Yeah, but if you guys are not registered to vote, I highly suggest just go online, search up how to get registered to vote, and guarantee you some results will come up as to how you guys can vote. And also, don't forget, you guys check out the top, the pinned comment above, Polymarket, if you guys want to see up-to-date projections on who's going to win right now. Kamala Harris is going to win by 50%. Donald Trump has 49%. So I don't know where the other point-something percent's going, but it's not going to Trump right now. But let's see. We got a guy coming through right here. Another woman as well. We also got a police officer.
Oh yeah, ask the police officer.
They probably won't speak, the police officer, but we'll see. Let's see. How's it going, ma'am? You have a quick second? We're live right now. The chat really wanted us to talk to you.
No?
No, she didn't want it. All right, let's cross. Does she have AirPods in? You guys, do not, if you're in public streets, do not be wearing AirPods. It's dangerous. You never know when you're going to find Nick Shirley on the streets. How's it going, ma'am? And not just that, you don't know what's going to happen, especially in your city, if you got AirPods in. How you guys doing? We're live right now. We're wondering if we could ask you guys a quick question really quick. Oh, come on. How you doing? You got a quick second? We're live. Come on back. All right, we got more people up here. But real talk though, don't be wearing AirPods in the streets. It's a hazard. All right, some people up here. How's it going, ma'am? You have a quick second? We're live right now. No? Trump or Kamala? Kamala. Another one for Kamala. Okay, I already know these people up here are gonna want to talk to us. What's the question? What's good? Who do you guys want to win the election?
All of them, both of them bullshit. On some
I
bullshit.
want,
I think both of them
Harris.
on some. I don't know.
I want
Trump.
Harris.
One sec. Who do you get in frame right here, ma'am?
I don't know.
Who do you want to win the election?
Just a good president. That's all. Just a good president that's gonna do good for us. It could be Trump, whatever, Miss Harris, whatever. Long as they good, long as they make sure our community is better. That's all I can't say. I can't say which one because I kind of like both of them in a way. But long as they treat us right, whoever they pick, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm for.
And you pick, if you had to go to the polls tomorrow and they said, all right, you either got to vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, who would you vote for?
I think Trump.
Trump. Okay. All right. And who will you be voting for?
I'm voting for Harris, only because with Donald Trump, y'all already know what come with it. It's either y'all get stimulus money, and then a lot of death come behind
He's not going to do stimulus checks.
Okay. Still, it's a lot of death coming behind him.
Death.
Yes. And nothing good behind him.
Okay, and you said you were going to tell us the truth just a second ago. I heard you over talking. What's the truth about Kamala Harris?
Well, she went through the same thing we went through. She went to school. She understood.
Trump also went to college, 4 years as well.
But it was a lot of, how can I say that? It was a lot of. He was getting a lot of people to help him with his stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Do you think it's bad of him to be born in a family with a father that was rich?
No, because a lot of people get born in it, but that don't mean it make us better than the next person.
Yeah.
But
so what are you trying to say about that? He had a lot of help.
meaning he probably didn't really want to do what he's doing, but the people that's behind him
Yeah.
helped him do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And
Yes.
generational wealth. Do you think that? And Rooker T, if you're gonna talk, you gotta come on camera. And and do you think Kamala Harris will get inflation to go down or up?
Down. I believe down because she believe in us for real.
Just because she believes in you, you think inflation will go down?
She believe in a lot of things, but yes, I believe that in my heart, I feel like she's gonna bring it down.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't believe a lot of things, but that one I believe.
You believe that she and Joe Biden made inflation go up by 11% while they were in office?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I can't even lie to you. They did. They most definitely did.
Yeah, and you can't blame all the inflation just on them. Inflation all around the world's gone up, but it did go up underneath them by a lot. And grocery prices are as high as they've ever been, and gas prices are high as well.
Man, the other day I just went to the gas station and the 50-cent juices is $1.
Nah, you're capping.
No, I'm not. I was mad. I just put it down.
Wow.
I walked out.
What do you think about the open border situation? Like, would you ever switch your mind to vote for Donald Trump, knowing that migrants are getting more benefits than a lot of Americans here that are born and raised in America?
I voted for Trump. I'm not doing it again. That's my input on that one.
Okay.
I'm not doing it no more.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day. How's it going?
I wanted to shake your hand. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Man. Thanks for coming out to Michigan.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I saw you coming by the truck. I saw the go live, and I was like, I gotta come out here. And I noticed that you got a bunch of liberal people, and you are in the liberal hive mind. I mean, Detroit, 700,000 people, 70% Democratic vote. I mean, that's just what you're gonna get. Maybe closer to the Tigers game, you can get more people from Macomb, Sterling Heights, around the area that'll be more prevalent of what Michigan will vote. I still think it's gonna be tight, but
yeah. And you yourself, do you think Michigan will stay blue or go back to red?
It's going red. It's going red. I think because of Macomb County. So Hillary Clinton got somewhere around 175,000 votes in Macomb County. Joe Biden got somewhere around 225. But in that same period, Donald Trump in 2016 got 225 and 275 in 2020 respectively. So he's been gaining a lot of votes. And, you know, as time goes on, people get used to what he says and stuff like that, and they're more looking at the policy, I believe. And I noticed that when you were talking to a bunch of people, everybody was saying about abortion rights. You know, in Michigan, you could get an abortion up to 24 weeks. So that's 6 months. And that's and people are saying they're voting for Kamala because of abortion rights. I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because in majority of states you can like get abortions up to a certain amount of months.
Yeah, about 25 of them, all of them around 20 to 24 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The only ones, I think that Florida's the least with 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's like
A month and a half. That's, I personally think somewhere around that, below 20. It's always that viability. Can the baby survive outside of the womb, which is been tested to about 20 weeks is the youngest. So.
Interesting. Hey,
thank you. Nick,
thank
I
you
just
so
wanted to
much
come
for
up,
coming out here.
Vote for Trump. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.
How are you?
Last thing I want to do is be on TV.
Well, you're live on
Okay.
YouTube. How you doing?
How hard it is to find. Show some landmarks. Come on.
I know. You never know. We might have some enemies.
Yeah.
Well, some guy wouldn't shake my hand today because he said I was part of a cult.
I was watching all the way here. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
The reason that I came out, I'm out of breath, is because I'm a Trump fan. It's not so much about who he is. You know, it isn't a personality complex. I mean, a contest.
Mm-hmm.
It is policy. And Donald Trump is trying to secure the border. We have a huge immigration problem, like you've shown on your videos. This guy's been to the border. He's been to New York. He's seen the immigration problem, how they're housing millions of illegal immigrants, and how there's such a big problem in New York where they are taking, and the mayor of New York is actually paying for flights, for bus, for limousines, for anything to get them out of New York because it's such a huge problem. We're paying trillions of dollars. These people are coming over illegally. Kamala is incentivizing, encouraging, and she's promoting these illegal immigrants to come over with their CBP One app. It's a huge problem. What's going on in Springfield, I haven't been there personally. I know you're going today.
Yep.
And what's going on in Springfield isn't, I mean, I don't care if what they're doing, except for they're causing problems with traffic, car accidents, cars are flipped over. They're showing it on the news, or they're not showing it on the news, actually. Mainstream media hides everything.
Can you trust the mainstream media?
Absolutely not.
Brooker T.
Absolutely
Jones
not.
wants to talk to you. I
just
can
have
tell
to say
she's a
one
fan.
thing, because she's
I can tell
talk-
Brooker T. Jones is a fan of you.
Yeah, I am. She's talking a lot about what Kamala Harris is saying and not doing with the border. But yesterday she was on MSNBC and she blamed the border once again on Trump. And she said that Trump blocked the border bill that would send more border patrol to protect the border. But I want to tell you, and I know firsthand because Nick and I have been to the border. We just got back last week from California border. Was there a lot of border patrol there?
There was.
There's border patrol there. Is anybody stopping anybody?
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
My nephew works for Border Patrol in Arizona. Their hands are tied. They're told to, interview them. They don't really even vet them. They let them in.
Yeah.
They're told to let them in.
So regardless, if Harris is saying, well, Trump blocked the border bill and we were going to send more people to the border, well, they can send more border patrol to the border, but the problem is the border patrol cannot stop not even one single person from coming into America.
They don't have the ability.
They can't do their job. So I wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, they don't have the ability.
So I just want to clear that up. So you have is a son?
My nephew.
So you have a nephew that works
In Arizona.
So you have a nephew that works in Arizona on the border, and what can they do to try to stop illegal immigrants from coming to the country?
They can't do anything. In fact, somebody was on TV that I was just watching a news video, and I guess the suicide rate for Border Patrol agents is high because of the fact that what they see at the border. And it's not just immigration, it's her policies. Kamala has very bad policies. I mean, you're talking unrealized tax, capital tax gains, price gouging of the food industry. There's hardly any markup on food. So what she's saying is just I mean, she has no clue what she's doing. I mean, as far as immigration, she let all those people in. I think she's trying to destroy America, to be honest with you.
And you just brought up something super interesting that I've never looked into, but the suicide rate of Border Patrol agents is up. That's very sad, right? Because they're the people that should be defending the country. They want to defend it. Meanwhile, I know that what they see at the border is extremely sad. They see the trafficking of migrant children as well. I'm sure that does affect them, and to know that they can't even do their job because of the policies that are set in place by government officials, I'm sure that is extremely hard.
Yeah, I heard that there's a lot of children missing,
300,000.
and that concerns me. One thing that I want to say about Trump, President Trump, my president, he's for the American people. He's for securing border, for cutting taxes, to strengthening our economy, for bringing business back into the United States, for creating jobs for the American people. And when you look at policy and you look at his past presidency, he's done a whole lot, and then COVID hit. And then the media took over and painted him as a villain. They've incited violence against him. I believe that 100%.
Do you think the assassination attempts were fake?
No, absolutely not. I mean, I don't know who would ever think that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Sadly, there are some people that think it's fake.
Yeah. So I just really wanted to come out and support you, and I give you a lot of credit. I don't know how you cannot say something back to somebody when,
Yeah.
That's why he's there, I'm here.
Yeah, I know. You're the vocal one. Okay. So
no, thank you so much
for what you do. Support President Trump. He's going to make America great again. And I think it's a very, very close race. But
everyone needs to get out and vote.
However, I believe, Trump is in the lead. Okay? President Trump's going to win this election. You may get a lot of Kamala Harris supporters down here in Detroit and Wayne County, not all of Wayne County. I mean, you have Livonia, Westland, Wayne. You have a lot of cities within Wayne County. So I think that if you go outside of Detroit, you're going to find a lot more supporters of Detroit, especially in Macomb. Macomb is huge Trump country. But Trump's up by 2. So, and nationally. So you have to know how to read the polls.
And how can you really trust polls? Because there's not that many. You don't see people coming out here.
Well, you can just
asking for
a
thing.
morning consult right out in Bloomberg and most in New York Times, and most of the polls right out. So they favor the Democrats.
They're paid by the Democrats.
We're up. We're winning. Go Trump.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out, man. We appreciate it so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Pleasure. Have a great rest of your drive. Safe drive home. Look at this. We love it. We love it. We love it.
Seriously. So I think you're the one that's getting the picture. No.
She wants you in it.
Oh wow.
Here you. Here. Here, we'll go selfie mode so Nate can be in it too. You take a selfie.
Yeah, this is great.
While we're live right now, we'll get everybody in here, and then we got to keep continuing going.
Yes.
Yep, we're live, don't stop.
Here we go.
Get a selfie. Here we go. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Thank you. Here, Nate. Let's keep asking a few more people here in Detroit. When we do these live streams, we do got to come to these big cities because that is where all the people are at. I couldn't go to, it's harder to go to a small town where there aren't as many people walking around the streets. Look at her yelling at Trump 2024. But we will be going to rural Pennsylvania, which should be pretty interesting. Maybe we'll go to the Amish lands over there somewhere. How you guys doing? No camera. How you doing? Who are you gonna be voting for?
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Hey, whoa. Don't support that message. Wait, let's go back. Nate, grab that. Nate, grab that, and we're gonna see. Come on, we're gonna see who's voting for. Sir.
No, I'm just doing that. They did that to the lady on Channel 4.
Yeah. But who are you gonna be voting for?
White people leave. Go.
Yeah, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. I don't vote.
But who would you vote for?
I don't vote.
Who do you think's gonna make America better?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, the other guy was yelling, we don't like white people. I love him though.
I love him. Yeah.
Oh man, we do love everybody. Don't love them on a intimate level, but we do love them. All right, cool, you guys. Thank you. Yeah,
Someone goes, Nate's cute.
everyone, Nate's a good-looking guy. You guys can go follow him on Instagram if you'd like. Hey, thank you, Emax Tactical for $20. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. We're gonna keep walking. Whoa, we got some music coming. Oh, we got music. We can't listen to music on the stream. That's so bananas. All right, we're good. Oh, we got some guys playing chess. That's kind of cool. Don't want to mess up that. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a great day. We're live right now, and we're wondering if we could talk to you really quick. How are you guys doing? Can we ask you, how you guys doing? What's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Quavo.
Quavo. Oh, cool. You're the first Quavo I've met.
He's the coolest one, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Coolest one. We're talking to people here in Detroit because I don't know if you guys know that Detroit is Michigan is a swing state as far as like politically goes. And do you guys think it will go blue or go red? Do you think Donald Trump will win the state of Michigan come November 5th?
Tough call. I'm going to say blue. Go blue. But I got to go too.
Okay, you go blue. I gotta go too. Have a good one. Who was that lady? She's a movie star? How's it going, sir? You got a quick second? Oh, no worries. Have a good one. How's it going, ma'am? You having a good day? I don't think she's having a good day. That's this lady. How's it going, ma'am? Ma'am? Who are you going to be voting for?
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, you're going to pass. How's it going, sir? Quick second. Trump or Kamala? Didn't want it. Didn't want it. See, we got people coming up over here. Everyone. Detroit's actually a pretty active city. I like it. Milwaukee wasn't as active yesterday, but we did talk to a lot of people, and it was a great time in Milwaukee. Detroit, we got a lot of people. Detroit, beautiful place. Look, it looks like we got a cute little couple right here. How you guys doing? Hey, that's our boy.
Go Trump! Go Donald Trump! Yeah, vote for Donald Trump 2024. They shouldn't have never impeached my boy. Y'all have a good day.
Have a great one.
Yeah.
Stay blessed. Our guy's a great guy. Oh, yeah. Let's talk to these people right here. Excuse me. Here, start running. How you guys doing? You guys got a quick second? Quick second? Yeah, we're live right now. We're just talking to people here and on the streets in Detroit. We're just talking as far as like politically goes. Do you guys think Michigan will go blue or go back to red?
Go blue.
Why do you hope it goes blue or stays blue?
Because it will.
Well, and what makes you excited to vote for Kamala Harris?
I am. A first black woman as a president.
First black woman. If Donald Trump was black, would you hope he'd win?
Are you a Trump supporter?
Well, I will be voting for Trump, but I'm just asking you.
You say you will be?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good for you for voting for Kamala Harris. But do you think it matters the color of the skin of an individual as far as who's
Absolutely
best for
not.
president?
No,
Hmm.
I don't care to elaborate.
Okay. No worries. Have a great one. How you guys doing? You guys got a quick second? Where are you from? London. Have a great one. How's it going, man? Good. We're live right now. Who will you be? We're live. We're talking to people here in Michigan because it is a swing state. Who will you be voting for?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And why? We just talked to this lady she's going through, and she said Kamala Harris. Asked her why. She said because she's a black woman. Do you think a lot of people will be voting for Kamala Harris just because she is black?
Just because? No. I feel like more people are voting for her just because they don't want to vote for Donald Trump, which is pretty much my reason. I feel like a lot of times when we're voting, it's like the lesser of two evils. Not calling Kamala evil, but it's some things that, you know, she's done in her politics that I don't particularly agree with. But I mean, we've already had Donald in office, and we see what he's done, which is not much. So yeah, I mean, that's just how democracy works, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. And do you trust? Say Kamala Harris loses, will you accept defeat, or will you like accept the polls and what they say? Do you trust the election integrity here in the United States?
I don't trust much in the United States, if I'm being honest. But I mean, if she was to lose, I mean, it's not much we can do as far as, you know, that is concerned. But one thing I will say is people, you know, our local elections are, in my opinion, a lot more important than, you know, the presidential election. So just, you know, looking into, you know, your local politicians and potential politicians and see, you know, what policies they stand for and things that they're trying to change is way more important than the presidential election.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Awesome. We appreciate you for your time, brother.
No problem.
Have a great rest of your day.
Take care.
Local elections are important. People, have a great one. Cool guy. I'm just going to read some of your guys' comments right here in the chat. EMAC, thank you so much for the donation. We appreciate it. What do you guys think? Do you think a lot of people are just going to be voting with this election cycle based off their emotions, off of facts, or just because the fact they hate Donald Trump? Could be both the two. All right, we got an AirPod user. We're going to make her take out her AirPods, talk to us. How you doing, ma'am? You got a quick second?
I don't. I'm late.
You know that walking with AirPods is a hazard in the streets?
You say it's a hazard in the
Yeah.
streets? Is it? Really?
What if you start hearing some sirens?
I heard you.
You didn't hear me, but if you put that noise cancellation on, you ain't going to hear it. Gotta be safe.
I forgot to say a couple things.
Oh, she's back. She wants to come back. She wants to talk about Kamala.
Kamala Harris, okay? If you look at her past as a prosecutor, she did a horrible job. You know, you just have to do the research. I haven't done all my research on her. I do know that she is for a mandatory gun buyback program, which takes our Second Amendment right away to bear arms, okay? Which was put into place by our founding fathers. And it was to protect us from tyrannical governments. She's trying to take and suppress free speech. They're going after Elon Musk, the Federal Trade Commission, the SEC, the FBI. A lot of them have corruption within those agencies. She's gone after her political opponents, like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. She's gone after Tulsi Gabbard, who served our country and has been in the Democratic Party for all of her life. She was put on the domestic terror watch list by the Biden-Kamala administration. She's done everything that they can. They've done everything they can to keep Robert F. Kennedy Jr. off the ballot. And when you have Democrats, such as the Kennedy family, that's been Democratic all their life, supported that party, and you have Tulsi Gabbard, okay, and many Democrats going and uniting with the Republican Party for the greater good of America. That should say it all. That should tell it all. And that's the one thing that I didn't touch on, is that they are trying to take the American rights away. And she's Marxist. She has a Marxist father. Her views are not for the American people, not for the American business people. In fact, some of the policies that she's just come out really are going to hurt businesses and not help them.
They'll incentivize business owners to essentially hire less people because they're going to have to pay more in taxes. And they'll take away the capital gains if they are. Like capital gains would incentivize billionaires to cut prices, which would cut employees.
Oh, they're going to cut employees. And I would...
So it will be interesting. And thanks so much for coming back on, and we appreciate you.
I just wanted to tell you about Kamala, because people need to know about Kamala. And she's...
Do you think Kamala is a threat to democracy?
You know what? I'm not one to incite violence as the Democratic Party and the media has done. I think that she is not good for America. I think that she will destroy the economy. I think that the people, the prices are going to rise.
Yeah.
I mean, the food's going to rise. My electric bill last month was $333.
That's a lot of money.
The month before, $375. So, he's going to cut, energy costs by drilling, which makes sense. She doesn't come out with any policies that make sense. She has no clue what she's doing. She looks like she's scared on camera.
Yeah.
And,
well, it'll be interesting to see what happens. And
the media is trying to lift her up, but how much can they lift her up? I mean, she's a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
Her word salads, she can't complete a thought.
Yeah, I'm burdened by what can be, right?
Oh,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for coming back on. Have a great rest of your time.
Yeah.
Great rest of the day. Have a great one. Passionate supporter right there. Passionate. We love passionate people. I don't like when people are too afraid to give their opinions. I don't think everything is... I think most things in life are black and white. There's not much room for gray. You're either on one side or you're on the other. And you should be vocal and you're sharing your opinions. Hello, hello. House of Pure Vin. Strange. Trump or Kamala? Best for stock market, Trump or Kamala?
Donations.
We getting some donations? Oh my gosh, I love when I see that. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Hey, Tavi, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We really do. So we're gonna do one more interview and then we gotta wrap because we are going to Springfield, Ohio tonight. One more interview, chat. Do you guys think this person will go Trump or Kamala? I'm gonna try to do some quick math in my head right now. I think it's like 21 for Kamala and 6 for Trump. So far from what we've seen. Obviously a lot more support for Kamala here inside the city. Let's see, this woman looks like a good woman to talk to. How's it going, ma'am? You got a quick second?
As long as I don't get a ticket.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Who are you gonna be voting for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Kamala.
Yeah, and why so?
Because she doesn't act like a racist.
Okay. Do you think it's strange when Kamala Harris goes to certain rallies, she'll change her accent?
I've never noticed that. Honestly, I haven't been watching the debate.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow, you guys, the last one we finished off was, Brooker T says she wants one more. One question, really quick.
Thank you.
All right, well now, since Burger T wants us to go one more, we have to do one more because we can't end on a, we can't end. Sir, yeah. How you doing? We're live right now. You're our last person we're talking to for the day.
All right. I might not be the right person.
Who are you gonna vote for, Trump or Kamala?
I am voting for Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Yep.
And what makes you excited to vote for Kamala Harris?
Everything she stands for and what the country needs.
Very interesting. Well, thank you so much. And you, ma'am, who will you be voting for, Trump or Kamala?
I'm not political.
Well, you gotta say
I'm
because
Canadian.
you're Canadian. Okay, well we can't end on somebody that doesn't have an answer. Frick, we gotta do one more. Let's go. This guy right here. She was beautiful. Here we go. How you doing, sir? You got a quick second? Trump or Kamala? Just one. You guys, we can't end now without an answer. Okay, last one right here. Just feeling it. This guy. You going? Get up. We're live. How you doing? How you guys doing? You got one? Can you answer one question really quick? Trump or Kamala Harris?
Why are you asking this?
We're going to all the 7 swing states in America, and we're trying to see what's gonna happen with Michigan
It's definitely Kamala because of the women's rights.
because of the women's rights. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you are not subscribing, you're watching this stream right now, watching this video, go ahead, subscribe. We're going all across the country. We're going to Springfield, Ohio. Everyone has sent me messages to go to Springfield, Ohio. And you guys want me to make a video, or you guys want me to do a stream? I think we're gonna do a stream there, see what's actually happening, so that way we can cut out no biasism, I don't even know if that's a word. We're gonna go there, talk to the people, and see if people are eating cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Check out Polymarket above. You can check them out for the most up-to-date projections on who's gonna win. And yes, give this video a like. And what do you want to say, Burger T. Jones?
We're not giving up hope on America.
Okay, you guys,
We're gonna keep
Burger T.
going.
Jones, she's crazy.
Keep
She's
going.
crazy. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching.